Welcome back to our channel. Hollywood stars with ostentatious appearances and dazzling performances are not like Tom Selleck. Tom is a more subdued kind of leading man, yet his steady demeanor and intense, contemplative eyes always draw attention when he appears on screen. Complex lines are unnecessary for him. Everything can be expressed with a quick glance, including anguish, resiliency, and unflinching resolve. The reason Tom Selleck is so compelling on both large and small screens is precisely this. However, few are aware of the chaos, difficult decisions, and major obstacles that lay beneath this serene exterior. If you have ever appreciated the fortitude and accountability of figures such as Frank Reagan or Thomas Magnum, then follow along as we examine Tom Selleck and #039's journey. From a teenage athlete with promise to a legendary TV personality. This film will reveal unseen tales of his family's sacrifices, moments when he contemplated quitting performing, and the little-known aspects of his private life. Early life. Born on January 29, 1945, in Detroit, Michigan, Tom Selleck did not have an affluent or opulent upbringing. His parents were Martha Selleck, a loving mother, and Robert Dean Selleck, a diligent real estate businessman. He was the second of 4 children in their family. They lived a straightforward yet unwavering life in which duty and family values came first. At the age of 3, Tom and #039's family made the crucial decision to move from Detroit to Sherman Oaks, California, in 1948 in pursuit of better prospects. This choice not only altered the family and #039's trajectory, but it also created a fresh avenue for young Tom and #039's future. Tom started his new life and schooling in Sherman Oaks, a Los Angeles suburb. At Grant High School, Tom immediately attracted the attention of coaches due to his height and athletic prowess in comparison to his contemporaries. Because he is exceptionally athletic, particularly in basketball. Standing at an impressive 6 and #039, about 1.93 meters, Tom was and #039 just a dominant presence on the basketball court, but he also demonstrated a resilient spirit and strong work ethic. Yet Tom wasn't and #039 just known for his skills in sports, he was also a diligent student, always seeking opportunities to grow. After graduating from high school, Tom chose to attend Los Angeles Valley College, a decision that not only helped him save on tuition costs, but also allowed him to continue pursuing his passion for sports. Here, Tom truly stood out, attracting attention with his basketball prowess and quickly earning a scholarship to transfer to the University of Southern California, USC. At USC, Tom didn't and #039 just continue to excel in basketball, he also showed his versatility in other areas, from playing baseball to participating in extracurricular activities like the Sigma Chi fraternity and Trojan Knights. However, an unexpected encounter with a drama teacher at USC would change Tom and #039's life forever. The advice from this teacher opened up a new door for the young business student, guiding him into the world of acting, a place where Tom would later become one of the most familiar faces on television. Despite still being on track to complete his degree in business administration, this newfound passion for the arts led Tom to make a bold decision. He chose to abandon the stability of his academic path and take the risky plunge into a career in acting. Tom didn't and #039 just leave USC behind, he also enrolled in the prestigious Beverly Hills Playhouse where he was trained by Milton Katsalis, a talented director and producer. But before his acting career could fully take flight, Tom faced a major challenge, the Vietnam War. In 1967, Tom received his draft notice, and like many young Americans, he made the decision to serve his country, military service and early roles. Tom Selleck joined the California National Guard, a pivotal moment in his life that not only tested his patience and resolve, but also deepened his character, preparing him for the challenges that awaited in the entertainment industry. During his 6 years of service, 1967 to 1973, Tom was part of the 160th Infantry Regiment, taking on important responsibilities during a difficult time for the country. Despite the harsh demands of military life, Tom never lost sight of his passion for acting. Even while wearing the uniform, he demonstrated the strength of his will and determination by finding ways to maintain his love for the arts, often taking small acting roles whenever possible. Before enlisting, Tom had already started dipping his toes into the entertainment world with a few minor roles. One of his earliest public appearances was on the popular game show The Dating Game, where he participated as a college student. Though it was just a light-hearted TV show, Tom and #039's appearance drew attention thanks to his handsome looks and natural charm. This exposure opened doors for him in advertising, leading to modeling gigs for major brands such as Pepsi-Cola, Salem Cigarettes, and Revlon. While his modeling career was merely a stepping stone, it helped familiarize Tom with the public and laid the groundwork for greater opportunities in his acting career. After completing his military service in 1973, Tom returned to Hollywood, determined to pour all his energy into acting. This marked the beginning of his serious pursuit of roles in films and television. One of his first notable appearances was on the television series The Rockford Files, 1970s, where he played a dashing and intelligent private investigator with a distinct personal style. Shortly after, Tom made his big screen debut in the comedy Myra Breckinridge, 1970, working alongside the legendary Mae West. His presence was enough to signal that Tom was starting to make his mark. In 1972, he landed his first leading role in the horror film Daughters of Satan, where he played James Robertson, museum curator entangled in supernatural events. Though the film wasn't and #039's a major success, it showcased Tom and #039's acting potential and opened the door to bigger opportunities. Beyond horror films, Tom and #039's passion for westerns began to shine through. A genre that perfectly matched his real-life persona as an outdoor enthusiast who loved hunting and collecting firearms. He quickly became a familiar face in the western genre, starring in films like The Sacketts, 1979, Concrete Cowboys, and The Shadow Riders. These weren't and #039's just memorable performances, but clear examples of his versatility as an actor. To a rugged, strong-willed cowboy. Success in acting. After years of challenging himself with smaller roles, Tom Selleck entered the 1980s with a career that was still in its early stages. However, no one could have predicted that in such a short time, he would become one of the brightest stars in American television, thanks to a role that would forever change his life and career, Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I. In 1980, Tom was cast as private investigator, Thomas Magnum in the series Magnum P.I. It became the biggest turning point in his career. Magnum P.I. wasn't and #039's just an ordinary action detective series, but a showcase for Tom Selleck and #039's full range of talent and unique personality. Playing a charming private investigator, sporting a bright Hawaiian shirt, and driving a red Ferrari along the sunny roads of Hawaii, Thomas Magnum quickly became an iconic figure of the 1980s. What made Thomas Magnum stand out wasn't and #039's just his charisma and strength, but the complexity and emotional depth that Tom Selleck breathed into the character. Magnum wasn't and #039's just a former Navy veteran with sharp intellect and quick problem-solving skills. He was also a man with real internal struggles, joys, and sorrows. The perfect blend of thrilling action and human psychology made Magnum P.I. a cultural phenomenon and elevated Tom Selleck to the top tier of Hollywood stars. The show ran for 8 seasons. From 1980 to 1988 with a total of 163 episodes. Each season brought Tom even more fans. During that time, Magnum P.I. not only topped viewership ratings, but also earned Tom numerous prestigious awards. In 1984, he won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, along with many other nominations and accolades. The image of Thomas Magnum with his trademark mustache and captivating smile became an unforgettable symbol in the hearts of audiences. However, not everything went smoothly during Tom and #039's peak. While the role of Thomas Magnum brought him fame, it also caused him to miss out on significant opportunities. One of the biggest was the role of Indiana Jones, the legendary character in the Indiana Jones series produced by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. Although Tom was initially selected for the role, his contract with Magnum PI forced him to turn down the part, which would later become Harrison Ford and #039's legendary role. Tom once shared that, while he felt regret, he never resented the decision, as Magnum PI had given him so much success. Tom Selleck didn't and #039 stop with the success of Magnum PI. He continued to prove himself in other projects. One of his standout roles was in Quigley Down Under, 1990, a Western film where Tom played the lead. Returning to the Western genre, a genre he personally loved, helped Tom further solidify his versatility as an actor, and the film was warmly received by audiences. In addition to Magnum PI and Quigley Down Under, Tom is remembered for a variety of other roles. He appeared in The Rockford Files, another successful detective television series, and starred in films like Mr. Baseball, 1992, where he played an American baseball player in Japan. This role not only brought laughter to audiences, but also showcased Tom and #039's natural comedic timing. More notably, Tom proved that he wasn't and #039 just a television actor, but a well-rounded film actor capable of handling various genres from action and comedy to drama. His role as Dr. Richard Burke in the hit series Friends is a clear example of this. Playing the older love interest of Monica Geller, Tom melted the hearts of millions of viewers and earned an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Guest Actor. From the suave detective Thomas Magnum to the charming Dr. Richard Burke, Tom Selleck ISN and #039 just an actor. He and #039's a cultural phenomenon, leaving an indelible mark on audiences. His acting career is not just a story of talent, but one of perseverance, responsibility, and an unwavering passion for the craft of acting. Personal life and family. Tom Selleck is not only one of Hollywood and #039's brightest stars, but also stands out for his private and modest personal life, a rarity in the entertainment industry. For Tom, family is not just a place of comfort, but the greatest source of strength, helping him overcome life and #039's challenges. Throughout his long journey, the ups and downs of marriage, health, and career have always been tied to the deep values he holds dear. Tom entered his first marriage with Jacqueline Ray, a well-known actress and model at the time. However, after 11 years together, their relationship ended in 1982. While Tom and Jacqueline had no children together, he adopted her son, Kevin Shepard, and raised him as his own. Even after the marriage ended, Tom and #039's bond with Kevin remained unchanged, a clear testament to the love and responsibility that Tom has always prioritized. In 1987, Tom found love again when he met Gilly Joan Mack, a British actress and dancer, during a production of the musical Cats. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and the two were married just a year later. Their family grew in 1988 with the birth of their daughter, Hannah Margaret Selleck, marking a new chapter in Tom and #039's life. Tom and Gilly made the decision to put family first. With Tom even stepping back from his career temporarily to ensure he could devote his time fully to his loved ones, Tom Selleck and #039's career has never been a reason for him to neglect his role as a father. As Hannah grew up and became a professional equestrian, Tom was always there, supporting and encouraging her. Not only a loving father, he and his wife invested in a horse ranch to help Hannah pursue her passion for the sport. In many interviews, Tom Cooden and #039 hide his pride in his daughter, not just for her success, but for living by the values he had instilled in her. However, behind the glamorous career, Tom has faced his share of health challenges. The years of filming action scenes in Magnum PI and later in Blue Bloods took a toll, leaving him with chronic pain in his knees and back, which had a significant impact on his health. To maintain his well-being, Tom has had to undergo various rehabilitation therapies and take breaks from work to focus on recovery. In addition to health issues, Tom and #039's personal life wasn't and #039 without conflict or tension in his career. During the final years of Magnum PI, Tom wanted to leave the show to explore new opportunities, but his contract bound him to stay. This caused him to miss out on the role of Indiana Jones, a part he had been eagerly hoping to take. Despite the challenges, Tom remained professional and didn't and #039 allow the stress to affect his work ethic. Moreover, in 2015, Tom found himself embroiled in a lawsuit regarding water usage during California and #039's severe drought. His ranch was accused of using water illegally for irrigation, but the matter was eventually settled amicably. Although the incident didn't and #039 tarnished Tom and #039's reputation, it highlighted the pressures he faces in trying to maintain a private life in a world where every step of a celebrity is closely watched. Despite these challenges, Tom Selleck has always maintained his calm and remained true to his family values. His sprawling ranch in California has become his sanctuary, a place where Tom can find peace after the demands of his celebrity life. He once shared that taking care of the ranch, personally clearing brush and fixing roads, has helped him stay healthy and reconnect with nature. For Tom, family life and simplicity in nature are his greatest sources of happiness. Return and success with Blue Bloods. After spending several years away from television to focus on his family and enjoy a peaceful life at his ranch in California, Tom Selleck began to feel the pull of acting once again. Life at the ranch gave him tranquility and balance, but his passion for acting never truly faded. Tom has shared that while he cherished the time spent with his family, he always felt a lack of connection with his audience, the very thing that had brought him so much fulfillment. Throughout his long career, when Blue Bloods was offered to him, Tom saw it as an opportunity not just to return to acting, but to take on a role that matched his age, experience, and life philosophy. Playing Frank Reagan, the police commissioner of New York and the head of a multi-generational family of law enforcement officers, appealed to him not only because of the strong script, but also because it reflected the values Tom held dear. Another key factor in Tom and #039's decision to return with Blue Bloods was the balance the show allowed between work and family life. Unlike the heavy action films he had previously taken part in, Blue Bloods focused on family bonds, traditional values, and intergenerational relationships, things Tom found highly relatable at this stage in his life. The show didn't and #039 just highlight the duties of law enforcement officers but also delve deeply into a subject Tom has always valued. Eager to reconnect with his audience and continue contributing to the arts while maintaining family balance, Tom Selleck decided to take on the role of Frank Reagan. It was a decision that not only marked his triumphant return, but also brought him a whole new fan base spanning multiple generations. Blue Bloods premiered in 2010 and immediately captured the attention of viewers. The character of Frank Reagan, a tough police commissioner who was also a devoted father, constantly torn between justice and family, gave Tom the chance to showcase the full depth of his acting abilities. Frank Reagan wasn't and #039 just a stern cop, he was a man facing the challenges of balancing moral integrity with the complexities of family life. This layered portrayal resonated with audiences who embraced Tom and #039's return with open arms. At a time when American television was in need of characters with depth, Blue Bloods, with its focus on societal issues and family relationships, offered something fresh, and Tom Selleck was the perfect person to lead the narrative. This return wasn't and #039 just a personal success for Tom, it was proof of his adaptability and continued growth. Even at a time when many actors might consider slowing down, Tom showed that his acting remained as powerful as ever. Portraying a new kind of family leader, a man of law with unshakable moral character. In many interviews, Tom has shared his love for portraying a father who is both tough and sensitive, a rare character in modern television who can exude strength while still maintaining warmth and empathy. One of the most iconic elements of Blue Bloods is the family dinner scenes in each episode, where the Reagan family gathers to discuss social, legal, and political issues. And personal issues. Tom found that these scenes were not just emotional focal points for the show, but also a way for him to deeply connect with his character. The honest and direct conversations among the Reagan family members reflected the complexities of familial and societal relationships, something Tom found closely relatable to his own life. Blue Bloods quickly became one of the most beloved shows on American television. Its success was due not only to strong writing and character development, but also to Tom Selleck and #039's exceptional leadership and performance. With his nuanced acting and undeniable charisma, Tom helped the show maintain a stable viewership over many seasons, making Blue Bloods one of the longest-running police dramas in U.S. television history. Blue Bloods was not just a return, it was a testament to Tom and #039's enduring presence in the industry. Passion and dedication to one and #039's craft could still yield remarkable achievements. The role of Frank Reagan marked a new chapter in Tom and #039's career, further cementing his status as a television icon, a man who never stops growing and perfecting his art. Moreover, the success of Blue Bloods allowed Tom to continue his acting career while still maintaining a healthy balance with his personal life. He shared that working with such a talented cast and crew had helped him keep his enthusiasm for the job, despite the health challenges and pressures that came with it. With over 13 seasons aired, Blue Blood stands as one of the longest-running shows Tom has ever been a part of, further solidifying his reputation as a versatile and enduring actor. While there have been rumors that Tom might consider retiring to enjoy life on his ranch, he continues to nurture his passion for acting and remains fully committed to the next seasons of Blue Bloods, always giving his best with dedication and heart. Considering retirement, after more than 5 decades of dedication to the craft, Tom Selleck has begun facing the question that every aging star must eventually confront. Is it time to say goodbye to acting? With a career spanning from Magnum PY to Blue Bloods, Tom has built a rock-solid reputation, becoming an irreplaceable icon in the hearts of fans. But as age starts to take its toll on his health and lifestyle, the thought of retirement is becoming an ever-present topic. Tom has candidly shared that while he still loves his work and his passion for acting remains strong, age has started to impose limits. In recent years, he has faced increasing health challenges, particularly joint pain and fatigue after heavy filming days. His role as Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods demands high dedication and intensity, and Tom admits that maintaining his performance in such a physically and emotionally taxing role is becoming an ever greater challenge. However, the decision to retire is not an easy one for Tom. His love for the craft is evident, and even in his 70s, he has maintained that the connection with his audience is something he values deeply. Blue Bloods has given him a new place in the hearts of viewers, especially among younger generations, but have come to admire his portrayal of the stern yet principled Reagan family patriarch. This connection has made it difficult for Tom to consider stepping away from the screen. One of the key factors driving Tom Selleck and #039's consideration of retirement is his desire to spend more time with his family and at his beloved ranch in California. The 65-acre property has become a peaceful retreat for him, a place where he can escape the hustle and bustle of Hollywood and reconnect with nature. Tending to the ranch, nurturing the land, and enjoying the outdoors have become essential parts of Tom and #039's life, and he admits that this is something he wants to do more of in the coming years. Additionally, he wishes to dedicate more time to his wife, Jilly, and his daughter, Hannah, of whom he is immensely proud for becoming a successful professional equestrian. Despite this, in recent interviews, Tom Selleck has made it clear that he is not yet ready to make any firm decisions about retirement. He has stated that he will continue to play Frank Reagan in Blue Bloods as long as the audience remains engaged with the show. Tom emphasized that he feels a responsibility to his fans and to the team he and #039's worked with for so many years. For him, retiring ISN and #039's a simple choice, and he and #039's leaving the door open to continue if the love from the audience still remains. While he hasn't and #039's publicly announced any retirement plans, Tom has hinted at the possibility of stepping away in the near future. Rumors about him working on a memoir and preparing to enjoy a quieter life after finishing Blue Bloods have sparked speculation about when he might finally say farewell to the screen. The memoir, expected to be released in 2024, will offer a deep dive into Tom and #039's personal life and career. revealing untold stories about his relationships, the ups and downs of his profession, and how he has navigated the world of fame. Tom Selleck is not just an actor, he and #039 is a symbol of resilience, always striving to balance his career with his personal life. While retirement may be looming on the horizon, Tom and #039's passion for the arts continues to burn brightly, and he has made it clear that he won't and #039 rush into any decisions. He wants his career to conclude naturally. When he feels that he has accomplished everything he set out to do, and when the time spent with family can take center stage in his life. The future and the possibility of a memoir. After more than 50 years of dedication to the craft, Tom Selleck is not only recognized as an American television icon, but also as a man with many untold stories about his life and career. As Blue Bloods prepares to wrap up with its 14th season, fans have begun to speculate about what Tom will do next. One of the most exciting possibilities for both audiences and the media is that Tom might write a memoir, sharing the hidden aspects of his life and career. Several sources suggest that Tom Selleck has already begun working on his memoir, which is expected to be released in 2024. The book will not only be a reflection on the memorable moments of his illustrious career, but also reveal personal stories, the ups and downs, and the crucial decisions that shaped his life. Although Tom is a private and reserved man, he understands that sharing his journey through a memoir is the best way to connect more deeply with his audience. The memoir is expected to cover many different aspects of Tom and #039's life, from his early days pursuing an acting career to his remarkable success with Magnum PY and Blue Bloods. Fans will get the chance to explore behind-the-scenes stories that have never been told, such as his missed opportunity to play Indiana Jones, the challenges he faced with his health while filming action scenes, and even the on-set conflicts that were previously undisclosed. Moreover, the book promises to include fascinating anecdotes about the meaningful relationships he built with colleagues throughout his career. Beyond his acting career, the memoir will also delve into Tom and #039's personal life, a side of him that fans have rarely had access to. From the peaceful years spent at his ranch in California to cherished moments with his wife and daughter, Tom will offer a more authentic look at the man behind the spotlight. He has shared that, with this memoir, he wants to clear up some misunderstandings and impart the lessons he has learned through decades in the entertainment industry. With the high anticipation from fans, Tom Selleck and #039's memoir is sure to be a highly but as a journey into the life of a man who has lived with steadfastness, passion, and unwavering loyalty to both family and career. This will be a rare and valuable opportunity for audiences to gain a deeper understanding of one of Hollywood and #039's greatest stars and to look back on Tom Selleck and #039's emotional journey through his own lens. Tom Selleck is not just a legendary star with iconic roles. He is also a steadfast man who has always put family first. He has faced countless challenges, from giving up a promising athletic career to pursue his passion for acting, to navigating personal hardships and health struggles. From Magnum PI to Blue Bloods, Tom has solidified his place in the hearts of audiences, not only through his talent, but also through his determination and dedication. Although he has considered retirement and spending more time with his family at his peaceful ranch, one thing is certain. Tom Selleck remains a vibrant symbol of resilience, loyalty to family, and unwavering devotion to his craft. Whether his future lies on the small screen or within the heartfelt pages of his upcoming memoir, Tom Selleck and #039's journey will continue to inspire generations to come. If you enjoyed this story about Tom Selleck and #039's life and career, Don and #039 forget to like, share this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't and #039 miss more fascinating stories about Hollywood stars. Let us know in the comments below what part of Tom Selleck and #039's journey impressed you the most. Thank you for watching. We and #039 LL see you in the next video.